You know what I didn't do? I didn't pull us in to the show in the background. Look, I remembered last minute that I had this hat and I ran to go grab it. And I forgot to do the actual producer
that
stuff.
was awesome. What's up, everybody? Oh, that was good stuff. I was just like, I wonder if it was just, I thought you were doing something. So I was like, I'm not going to touch it.
Oh, no.
Thought, sometimes we do silly things.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
that's what I was
doing
trying to do. I grabbed the hat and I was totally going to do the whole like, wait a minute, Doc, you're telling me, but I totally forgot to add us to the stream.
Oh, man. What's up, everybody? Welcome to Hot Makes right here on the Hot Makes. And I think we're on my channel tonight, too. Yeah, we are.
Yeah, we're on both.
So welcome. Hey, congratulations, man. Caleb got, well, I won't spoil it, but you got married. Congrats. You posted it everywhere.
In my possession.
Yeah.
A marriage license, and I'm sorry to everybody out there, but this is the hottest make I'm ever going to see, and you all can suck it. No, I'm kidding. But
oh boy, I think she just ran, like literally.
She did, and screamed like R2D2.
She ran screaming.
She does such a good R2D2 impression. Because her I gotta take this off because I'm. Speaking of R2D2, here's a cool little golden one that I was working on.
Nice.
Anyway,
that's a license to what? He got a license to get married.
Yeah,
it's like a driver's license, but it's
a license to kill.
Yeah. Well, she does now. You have a license
here to get married and kick booty, and I've already been married.
You officially have a license to do whatever the heck she tells you, and that's it, period.
Let's be honest, I was already doing that.
Man, congratulations. That's awesome. And the best part is I saw on the socials that you went back to your roots. Dog Park Girl is back.
I know. First time I told you about her. I told you about our first date at the dog park, and forever you were referring to her as Dog Park Girl until I think maybe recently. Now she's Dog Park Wife.
She's Dog Park Wife now. I love
it. which sounds like that sounds like a trailer park situation. Like, out there with my Dog Park Wife.
There's an idea. That was supposed to be our thing, Caleb. Tech G%.
Oh, Abby also, side note, Karen said something about frozen chicken. You will not believe what happened. We went to the grocery store yesterday.
Oh, boy.
We got some chicken. We brought it home. We put it in the freezer. She went over to a friend's house, and later at night, she calls me, and she's like, hey, real quick, can you run over to the freezer and see if the chicken is frozen yet? Because I forgot. I got to make dinner when I come home. And guess what? It was frozen.
Oh, I love it. So she
the frozen chicken problem is a big problem.
Unfreeze the chicken. She froze the chicken to unfreeze the chicken. Is what you're telling me. That's what I'm picking up here.
There's a song like that, right?
Yeah, if there isn't,
the chicken
now.
I think it's a chicken to freeze the chicken.
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
I now pronounce the chicken thawed. Husband and thawed chicken. Congrats, everybody saying congrats.
Thank you, guys. Happy math. Thank you. Cool. Everybody, thank you.
Yeah.
Look at all these good people. I love you guys.
I'm gonna do my best tonight. I have just a crazy cough that just won't go away. In like 2 weeks, I've had lost my voice twice, which is really weird. And I still
did you find it? Did you find it? Did you figure out who stole it?
I did. My wife, like Lindsay, was like, "Yeah, you lost it, but you're still going to keep talking." So I was like, "Touche."
Look, man,
at
multiple day events where you've been the MC. I know you're capable of continuing to talk when you've lost your voice.
Yeah, we're gonna do our best. Like the coughing is the weird part because like sometimes I just go into like a crazy coughing attack that I can't like control or stop. So if I do that, if you see me like mute my mic and then like fall out of my chair, just let it go. Let it happen.
You're not yelling about the meatloaf to your mom.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, right. But yeah, so we're rocking. So there's that, and we're gonna rock and roll. So let's get rocking. The link's in the description below for all the things we talk about as far as hot makes go. Episode 180, man. 180.
Cheers. We're getting close to the big 200. as nobody ever called
Royal Nomi. I can't even talk. See, just got my voice back after 2 weeks of no voice. Whoa.
Oh wow.
Whoa.
What happened?
I don't know. I didn't ask her.
Halfway to a 360.
So, I just got to say, starting early. This is the basic B cold brew, pumpkin spice cream cold brew.
Did they call it that on the thing? Please tell me they did.
The basic B?
Yeah.
No, but it would be fun.
Speaking of pumpkin spice, I have a package that should be showing up this week from a Mr. Alex Newmeyer from Canadian Filaments. He messaged me to let me know that something has shipped.
Nice.
I'm excited about that.
That's awesome. Pumpkin spice, little orange.
Yeah. Well, you weren't there on that show, were you?
I don't think
I think that was one of the ones. I think Tristan was sick or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, long story short, he has a pumpkin spice filament that has actual pumpkin spice in it. So when you print with it, it smells like pumpkin spice.
Oh, that's sick.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I hope you get better quick. I hope that's not what I got, because I've been battling this for weeks and it sucks.
I'm so sorry. I totally read that as I'm still fighting virtual pneumonia.
Yeah. It's virtual pneumonia.
Your computer got a virus.
It hurts like up in here when I cough now. It's so bad. Anyways, yeah. So we're rocking the links in the description below. If you consider donating, if you want to, there's also links in the description. We have super chats. You can do that. And if you're watching and have not subscribed to the Hot Makes channel, hit that button. Come over. If you're watching on my channel, come on over here to the Hot Makes channel.
If I post that in the StreamYard chat, it'll post it in your chat too, right?
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
Do it.
Here,
more water and cut back on the 6. Like, I don't even smoke, but I've been drinking a lot of water. Maybe if I start smoking, it'll help.
Nope. No, that is the worst sentence I think I've ever heard. And as your friend, I'm going to veto that. No.
You don't think it'll help if I start smoking? Okay,
no.
Good. Oh, excuse me. I had some pumpkin spice on my mouth. All right. Let's go to you. Well, we kind of already went to you, but
Andrew Rogers.
Whoa!
Thank you, sir.
Rewind me. Catch up. What did I miss? What do you miss, Caleb?
I got married. There's a marriage involved.
Pew, 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 pew.
Pew, 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 pew.
There she is, the chicken queen.
I had to. What?
I love you.
I love you.
The chicken queen.
The chicken queen? I don't know that I want to go that route.
Dog park girl, the chicken queen.
I like dog park girl. Dog park wife now.
Congrats, man. That's awesome. You missed the $1 million giveaway. Yes. Bok frozen.
Frozen bok.
All right.
So
let's see.
You have a new project on your list.
I do. So we went over here.
What have we been up to?
That's so good. Congrats. I'm like, seriously.
Thank you.
So happy for both of you.
Thank you.
I remember when that all blossomed in the young stages of dog park meetups. And
so on our first date, we met up at that dog park, and then she took the dogs back to her house at the time, and we went to dinner together. And then we were like, this date isn't over. Like, we still want to hang out and talk. And we went back to that dog park to that exact picnic table where we signed our marriage license. We went back to that picnic table on our first date, and we were there for like 5 or 6 hours until like it was dark outside, and we were like, we should probably go home. We just didn't want the date to end, so it only felt right that we brought the dogs with us and went back to that location. We're gonna have a full ceremony next year, have a full like kind of family and friends party, get everybody together. But we have been calling each other our husband and wife like ever since we got engaged. Like, we basically said the engagement was almost like we almost skipped a step. So we were just like, let's just call this what it is. We're here for the long run. The amount of stuff that I've been through over the past year and a half, 2 years, with the tornado last year and everything, and the fact that she was there with it or with me the entire time, like I can't imagine going through anything big. That is so far the biggest thing I've ever had to deal with. That's been rough. It will not be the biggest in my life, but given the way she was there for me that entire time, I can't imagine being without her when the next thing hits. So
everybody collectively say, "Oh, that was."
oh,
But Justin says he's paying for a full ceremony at Rocky Mountain.
oh, he's paying for it.
Yeah,
now,
I mean, why
now
not?
we're talking.
I think that's what he said.
Love you too, bye.
We're doing a 3D printed chapel. You can print. You can print a
3D printed chapel. Fantastic.
Yeah, we can print a chapel on the Giga. Have it at Murph. Everybody's saying have it at Murph. Oh, I love it. So yeah, dude, I'm so happy for you guys. I saw that and I was like, what? That's awesome. I'm super pissed that you didn't invite me, but you know,
well, you'll be invited to the ceremony next year. This one was entirely just the officiants and her parents and the dogs. That's all it was.
On you, I'm not coming.
Wait a minute, hang on.
I'm just
so on your list in our notes, you have a new project, and I just saw you pop some screen share up. What is this? Can we just dive right into this?
This is a new project. All right. I got one of these.
Dude.
Yeah.
That is sick.
I got this. Lindsay and I picked it
retro,
up last Wednesday. It's a new project car, and it's gonna be a lot of fun. It's super fun to cruise already, and
it's not a project car. It's project car.
Project car. That's right. Yeah, the hot makes hot rod. There you go.
A full-size death racer.
Yeah. Joel,
hey, the car is black and silver. Just put a white stripe across the side on either side, so it'll be a big Oreo.
Yeah. Oh, ooh, I like that. Is there an STL available? Maybe. I haven't looked yet. That is really close, Andrew. That is really close.
Wow.
Andrew's saying that because there was in the early 70s there was a car called the Dodge Dart Swinger. And this particular car is not that.
Oh, you mean the car is close, not you're close. Okay,
yeah,
never mind.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, I'm about as close as you getting that chicken thawed before dinner.
It's not happening. It's not.
So yeah, full size. Yeah, here you go. Full size drag racing.
Full size drag racing.
Yeah. Car can actually run. It does. So it is a 1972 Plymouth Scamp.
Oh,
right.
Okay.
That's right. Plymouth Scamp. It is Plymouth's version of the Dodge Dart. And we found it semi-locally, and I just love the look. It needs some work on the outside. We're going to get there, but inside is nice. And yeah, definitely has some.
So what's your ultimate goal with this? Are you turning it into something fun and funky, or is your goal to make this like a super nice, pristine, like car project?
I'm not sure. Kind of I think right now it's just going to be a fun cruise car, a project kind of for us to play with. And I want to do some videos on scanning and making new parts and stuff, because someone else already did stuff to this car. It's not like an original, so I don't have to worry about that. People aren't going to be mad that I messed up. So
it's already kind of been modified. Not stock.
Exactly. I mean, look at the giant, crazy, offensive hood scoop on the front. That definitely was not.
I don't know. I'm not familiar with these. It's cool looking, but
I think it looks.
I didn't know if that was normal or not.
But like that, the hood scoops were factory.
And you're gonna put a giant like bullhorn on top, right?
I consider a train horn. Actually, I'm considering an air horn.
Yes, I wanted to put a train horn in my Prius for so long, because you don't expect to hear it from a Prius.
Right, right.
And the Prius, people keep making fun of my Prius's honk because it's got a very like meep kind of honk.
Nice. So yeah, this is the new project. Here's a little bit of I don't know.
Oh, Jim, this is
what I asked this dude for picture. I asked this guy for a video before I went and looked at it, and this is one of the videos he sent me. The interior is in very good condition. I
love that blue.
So that's kind of one of the expensive parts too, right? Is the interior. But he already put like an aftermarket radio and stuff in it. So hey, someone already modified it. I can modify it more now, and that's what we're gonna have fun. But yeah, the interior.
Dude, I am digging that color blue.
Yeah, so we're gonna do something to match it on the outside once we get all the body work done.
That's damn near a hot mix blue. Like you need to put a little embroidered flame on it.
Ooh, yeah, I could make it the Hot Makes Mobile. It's a write-off then, right?
Right off the show, it doesn't make any money.
Yeah, that's the
There's
worst
20
part
bucks
right
there,
there. In the headliner, there's some like gouges from something. I might replace the headliner. I'm not sure. It's only $120 or something for the headliner, but right now I want to focus on getting it running and safe and all that stuff.
No touchscreen.
No touchscreen. No. You know, I'm taking it back because it doesn't have lane assist and a reverse camera.
Yeah, I love that you went. You went both directions. You went from a semi-normal vehicle to getting a fully electric vehicle and a classic car.
Yeah. Well, see, here's the deal. Someone said that to me recently, and I decided this. The people who like EVs and all that stuff are going to be super happy because I have one, right? The people who like muscle cars are going to be super happy because I have one.
So all of this is just like a kissing babies situation.
Then,
like
no,
you're just
listen,
trying to make everybody happy.
I also am pissing each side off at the same time. Because these guys are mad at this one and these guys are mad at this one. So like it's just like a big circle of crazy.
Are you gonna put a bumper sticker on the back of your EV that says my other car is a classic muscle car?
I should. And then the other car is an EV on the other one.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, that's our new thing. 1972 Scamp. Plymouth
Nice.
Scamp is what it is. We're gonna have some fun.
Scamp.
Currently, whoever
What'd you
had
call
it before, not the guy I bought it from before him, put a 360 5.9 liter 360 Magnum from a 1999 Ram is what we were told. No way to prove that unless I can find the engine numbers and try to match it. But
I have a challenge for you.
Yeah. Other car runs rich. Amen.
We need to do something special with this car for our 200th episode. So you have until our 200th episode to have it finished up and like you're good with it.
Oh man, that's okay. Well, it's going to be winter when that happens. So
is it? We're on 180 right now, and we only do 2 episodes.
We're doing every other week. So we have 20 episodes.
We have 10
months.
Weeks. Did I do that math right?
Oh yeah. You have 40 weeks, right?
Did I do that math right? We have 20 episodes left, 2 episodes a month. Yeah. Oh my god! Did I just really question myself whether or not I did the math right on 20 divided by 2?
I hate our car. Oops, that's not what I want. There you go.
Abby math, don't watch this. You're gonna be. I'm terrible with math.
Hot makes fire on the logo. Speaking of that, what RetroMaker's talking about, we should just bring Chris in a second. But
we told him 15 minutes.
That is my new
20,
project.
So
I'm super pumped to do some videos on like scanning and doing some stuff that I want to do with it. I think it'll be a lot of fun.
Thumbs up if you're ready.
Fun. We're good. I think he's paying
thumbs
attention.
Up if you're ready.
Oh,
there we go.
All right.
Let's bring him in. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. RetroMaker himself, Mr. Chris.
How's it going? Good to see you guys.
How's it going?
It's going good. Staying cool. As cool as possible in this hot makes environment.
Yeah. We were talking before the show started too about how like it's been warm up there lately, huh? Because you're in Denver. You're in Colorado.
No, we've definitely been hot in the 90s, but it's a dry heat. You know, in Denver we get the lack of humidity, so it's manageable.
We were just talking about the show because he asked me how it was here, and he asked me if it was hot, and I was like, "What did I say? It was 91, but it was 60% humidity." Right.
Ew. No.
You walk outside, and you just take a shower walking outside. Like that's how it is.
You're really close to the lake too, though, right?
We are. Only we're not that far from the lake, but it's just a humid environment out here, and it is crazy.
Yeah.
But what have you been up to, man? It's been a while since we talked.
Yeah. Oh, it's been a busy summer for sure. I've started doing markets, some indoor, some outdoor, and dealing with like setting up a tent, the heat, and setting all the plastic models up on the table while the wind's blowing, trying to keep things blowing away. I had a little incident yesterday, but and just trying to keep up with some new models. I've been working. I know you guys haven't seen models for me for a while, but I've got a lot kind of on the side here that are almost finished, and I'm going to give you guys a sneak peek. And hey, everybody in the chat, nice to see everyone. Thanks.
It is fantastic seeing you again because, like, I was kind of inflating your ego a little bit before we started the show, and I'm going to do it again. It's always fantastic. Like every time I've met you, you've just been a super like kind, relaxed. It's very easy to talk to you. So it's good to see you again. It feels like meeting up with a friend again. So,
right. Yeah. It was nice to see you guys at Rocky Mountain.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I wish you were making it out to 3D Printopia, but we'll
I
definitely
do too. Like I said,
Rocky Mountain again next year, right?
Right. Yeah, I'll definitely be at Rocky Mountain again next year. 3D Printopia is conflicting with another market, actually a big market that I got into here that I'm pretty excited about. So
nice.
Ended up having to waylay the Printopia plans.
So Built Over Bot says, I've never known Retro to have an ego. I wasn't saying he had an ego. It was a phrase. It was just a phrase I was using.
He was boosting me up.
I'm just wondering how long it'll take you before you get kicked off the hotel floor.
I know. Did you guys notice from coming from here? I'm from the Outlook Hotel.
We got a red rum. We got a red shining.
Yeah.
Nice backdrop. Yeah.
Nice.
Which I very much appreciate. I'm a huge. Where'd it go? Right there. I got a huge Johnny tattoo. I've got a 3D print of the hedge maze sitting over here on my
sweet
shelf. Yeah. My cat's name is Kubrick. Like I
wow.
I love the Shining.
There you go. So along that theme, I've got the first thing to show you here. I've done these coasters I've had for a while.
I love those.
Obviously, the Outlook Hotel coasters. But I've made a base for them, a new base, and I don't know if you can see it, but it says...
Oh, hang on. Let me make you bigger.
Let's see here if I can get...
Yeah, it's kind of hard to see. I see hotel. Yeah,
the Overlook Hotel.
Yes.
And then when you take the coasters off, underneath, it says, hello,
fantastic.
Danny. Come and play with me. Come and play with us, Danny.
I love that.
Ever and ever. So it's like a secret under there once you take the coasters off. So I just did that like last week to bring to market. I've been taking all my coasters and actually making like holders for them to keep them in like sets of 4, sets of 8.
I love that.
I love that.
That's so cool.
Well, one of my favorites of your designs, it's been my favorite forever, was the vinyl record coasters that go in a record player holder for the coasters. So I love that you're going through and making some more holders for the other ones.
Right. Yeah. No, definitely.
I love that.
And I've been doing a lot of the turntables, the little mini turntables, and actually just for a client was like, well, can I have a mixer too? So I've come up with based on my original scratch mixer that I have. It's a Newmark. And
I love that. Okay.
Everything actually moves on it.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Are you okay over there? Oh, he muted his mic and was coughing. Man.
So yeah, those have been. Whoa! Sorry about that.
You're fine.
I hit my spring there. So those turntables have been real popular on my Etsy shop. People like them for their like doll houses and doll setups. So I've been doing all different scales of records and record players and mixers, things like that. So
very cool. Very cool.
Boom.
Fits Maker Coins pretty well too. Okay.
Oh, Maker Coins. Nice. Good to know.
Fits Maker Coins. Okay. So does that mean? I'm assuming that means he printed the coaster holder, and instead of putting the records in it, he's putting Maker Coins in there instead.
I think so. I think that's what he's saying. Yeah. I mean, it holds like a 3-inch record, so anything will fit in there. It's about that size.
I still have the one you gave me at Remurf
2 years ago. And I had the QR code on the bottom in that one, and now the Maker chip is real popular. So it's smaller, so that might fit on the smaller version, on the 2-inch version.
Thanks to K2 Kevin, we have our official hot makes design for us.
Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, very, very cool.
Very cool. Well,
that's awesome.
That's it. Thanks everybody for watching.
Yep. No, I've got lots of stuff. I've got lots. So yeah, I just released today. One of the things that I like to do is is the retro TVs, the miniature TVs that you can actually put
Yes.
your phone in
Yes.
and
I love
watch. So my original one was a 1967 TV, and I've recreated it with just the flat, but it's now a
awesome.
magnet. So now this
Okay.
actually has in the back, while it's printing, you stop it, you
Okay.
pause the
Yeah.
print, you put in a 6mm by 2mm rare earth magnets, 6 of them,
Whoa.
and then, yep,
I
they're
love
tiny.
that.
So
And are
yep,
you able
that's
to put different?
you are. That's why
screens
it's
in
taped in the back. This one's a little loose. It should slide in there, but I taped it so it wouldn't fall out. But that's the first screen that I've done. Obviously, Tom Baker, the Fourth Doctor, Doctor Who.
Yes.
Intro
HueForge?
on HueForge. Yep,
Is it
Yeah.
HueForge? Oh, that's
it
so
is HueForge.
cool.
Yep. So I've been
That's
doing
cool
a few.
idea.
I've been playing with a one of these, which you might recognize if you look
I love that the
close.
green screen is picking it up.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it's pulling out the background. It's Star Trek. So I'm
Fantastic.
yeah, dealing with the color. So I'm planning on doing a bunch of different screens to put into the magnet, or you could put a picture back there and
Have
just
you
have like
posted
your own.
any pictures of the Star Trek one online yet? Or
No, I haven't.
okay,
No,
I'll
the
have to
Star
show
Trek
that
one,
to
like I
you.
haven't actually released it because, like I said, I'm trying to mess with the colors still on it, trying to
Yeah.
figure out the best. I've just been working on it the last week or so. But yeah, I've been doing a bunch of HueForge in the last back in I guess January. These were real popular. I released the
Yes.
HueForge dice boxes with the dragon design there. It's got
It's even
dragon
cooler
scales on
looking
the
at it, like-
side,
Yeah.
Wow,
and
that's
then
so
it has the
cool.
little inset there with the
Are
different.
those insets?
They're like little silk pillows, I call them. And
Yeah.
they keep the dice from kind of rattling
love
too
that.
much. It spaces them. Plus, it kind of looks cool.
Yes.
So you can change that up. So I've got one in the dragon style, and then I've got a wizard.
Oh, that's awesome.
The wizard there.
That is
Love
too-
it.
The wizard walks by with little runes on the side.
Yes.
So those are okay. So those
Those
are
are
separate
fun.
prints that are slid in.
They are, yeah. So it's
slide those in
basically
like-
this is like just a HueForge print. It's
Mhm.
a box, and then all the sides have little inset panels where you print the HueForge strips, and then they snap in there, or you can glue.
Okay,
them
they
if you
snap
wanna.
in. Okay.
Yeah, they
I was
snap
wondering.
in.
I was almost wondering if it was another like you print the HueForge panels separately, and then you pause the print just like you would with the magnets and slide them in.
Right. No. Yeah. No.
Right
The
on top.
box prints by itself, and then actually, like even this end piece comes off here,
So cool.
Okay. Okay.
and on the back side, I've actually got my secret.
Oh, I love that.
Nice. Got to have somewhere hidden, right?
Right. Yeah. I've been hiding my RetroMaker name on different prints in different places. Some are real obvious to find, and then some are a
I
little
feel
bit more
like
hidden.
3D printing needs to work with you on a project. If you guys did a collaboration, it would be
That would be
mind-blowing.
cool.
Yeah.
Definitely. Like my now that I've got the
Yeah.
AMS system, I've been taking my old stuff and painting it and getting colors. So this is my boom box.
How long did that take to print in multicolor though?
It takes a while, and so I
Yeah.
try to do like 4 at a time
Mhm.
Yeah.
because it's parts. It's like
Yeah.
you've got that, and then
Oh.
you've got the top, and then you've got the handle.
Okay.
So it's 3 parts, but it fits this this Bluetooth speaker that from Altec that I designed for. It's a
That's so
small,
cool.
nice little speaker, and I actually have a bunch of designs with that. I've got my 1957
Yes.
radio based on a Crosley, and then I made in the last year here I've made this 1960s style
That is
Yeah.
so
record player.
cool.
It's like one of those little portable the handles, and it
Yeah.
slides open. There's my
Nice.
That is so cool.
inside
What-
there.
What do you design in? What program?
I was about to ask.
I
that
design
exactly.
in SketchUp, Blender, and Fusion. I've been getting more into
Nice.
learning Fusion,
Nice.
which is similar to SketchUp for sure. It's a CAD
Oh, my eyes
program.
are watering. That's okay. So SketchUp, Blender, and Learning Fusion.
Mm-hmm.
That's
That's
awesome.
right. Yep. And just SketchUp because I've used it for almost 20 years, so I'm super
Oh, wow.
comfortable with it. And,
So yeah, I mean, if you
What
know it,
what got you started with SketchUp?
Architecture design. Architectural
That
design.
makes sense.
Yep. I was doing renderings back in the early 2000s, in the early aughts, I guess. You call it.
I love
And
it.
then right before the this year's Rocky Mountain Rip Rap Fest, I got a bunch of filament from Protopasta and some
Yes.
really cool stuff. This is their Fleck and Fire and their Electric Lemonade. Yep.
Nice.
I
And
love that.
it was
Caleb
pretty
loves
much based on
holiday.
their holiday pine. I really loved. It looked like a bake light, so I was like, I'm going to design a 1930s style, 1940s style radio, and this also
Yes.
fits the speaker. You know, the
Yes.
valves twist for fun, but then it comes off there, and there's your RetroMaker inside.
Nice.
So it's just
Oh, wait, can I
pieces,
see the
and
back of
it
that
was
again?
designed originally for layer shift or layer swaps. But now that I've got the AMS, it's
Yeah.
much cleaner with I can do these kind of stripes. So that turned
That's
out
even
real well.
cooler.
Pretty excited
Very
about that.
cool.
I love it. That AMS is just it's a game changer. We've had color for a long time. There's been multicolor printing, right?
Right.
But like not easy multicolor printing. And
It's
I don't know,
wild.
anyone is watching right now can let me know. Do you guys still have a palette or a palette 2 or
Oh,
anything
man.
out there? I'm just curious because I have a palette 2 Pro that I purchased myself. I pre-ordered it and it's never been opened.
Oh,
because it took so long to get that I got my very first bamboo X1 carbon before it came out. And I'm like, what's the point now?
Right.
Yeah.
Like I just spent $750. So, I got it from Repcord, so support and pooch. But like, what am I going to do with this? Like,
Right.
My Palette 2 never got up and running either. Yeah. I'd be willing to sell it super cheap if anybody out there wants it. I mean, it was like $750, and if you want it, chat me or something. We'll make it.
It's currently collecting dust, so why not? Yeah.
It literally is. It's just sitting, and I have a card to pay for parts now for. So no.
A 3D chameleon. I don't know a whole lot about those 3D chameleons, but I'm guessing those are probably not quite obsolete, but just not as useful.
And what is his name? Is it Jerry?
I don't
could
know.
Be wrong. 3D.
I don't really know
chameleon
anything
guy.
about them.
I can see his face. I cannot remember his name. Is it Palette 3? Maybe I have a Palette 3 Pro. Whatever the newest one was that just came out. Yeah. I think
I wonder
it was
what the
Palette
speed
3
is
Pro.
like compared
Bill.
to the bamboo, though. That's the
Not
thing.
fast.
It's just like with
Vince
bamboo
says
being
Bill.
so fast now with the
Bill,
X1C,
okay,
it's like,
thank you.
do the
Yeah.
other ones compare even? I
Yeah,
don't
it's
know what their
retro.
speed is.
Just tough it out. Please take care. Yeah.
Hey,
8
Jake.
colors is that's right. I have a Palette 3 Pro. That's right. It's a 3 Pro.
I don't
have it right.
I
here
don't get what
somewhere.
Maker Millwright is on about.
I
What's he
don't know.
going
know
on
what's
about?
on
Is
here.
he talking about me?
I'm
I
not
didn't
sure.
see.
Bill
No,
Steele. There we go.
he in the chat he asked if he said at Hotmix, are you okay? And I was like,
Oh.
what does that mean? And then he said, you're toughing it out. Just please take care. What?
Oh, maybe
The
my
coughing?
coughing and stuff.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Whoo.
That's
I was
right.
worried.
That's
Well,
right. Vince.
of course, the first thing I thought was like we were freezing or something,
The 3D Medic Vince says it right. The chameleon can work on any printer. I have seen it work on bamboo printers too. So there's that. But yeah, I mean, that's the thing. It just made it so easy, though. I mean, it's so easy. Sometimes it can be a pain painting everything, meticulously if you want, especially if you miss a layer or you go too deep. And then there's like one little section that went too deep and it doesn't need to be that deep. And then you have to like switches in every layer because of it on accident.
Yeah.
Or something like that. But
or trying to decide whether you want to change colors based on the layer height versus based on the actual part. Because like I've had a few parts where I wanted an area to be a certain color. So I painted across the surface, not thinking about it. And every single layer ended up being a layer swap because the inside was still the original color.
Yeah.
And I didn't even think about it.
I did that a couple times on a screw hole.
Mm-hmm.
So I painted the screw, but one of the sides of the screw hole wasn't changed. It was the original color.
However, I will
that's
say
not what I meant to do. But yeah, I mean, you're killing it with that multicolor, and I love seeing it. It makes your stuff super clean to print.
Oh, yeah.
HueForge is a great example. I mean, HueForge can do anything. You don't have to have that to do HueForge, but it makes it like touchless pretty much.
Oh, right.
If you
Yep.
want to, you know.
No, it's super cool because I mean, I was doing a lot of layer swapping, like a year and a half, 2 years ago, and then when the AMS came, it was just like
Yeah.
definitely a game changer, and I'm
Right.
I'm psyched to be designing for it now.
Thank you, Millwright. I am down with the sickness. No. Thank you. Yo, that's cool.
So
That
here's
is
another,
really-
here's another one of the TVs that I released earlier this year. This is based on a 1974 Sharp
Yes.
TV, but it's like a nice big console. It rotates there on the base, and of course it's green, so it does this with the green screen.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
yeah, this
So
is 7 different parts that fit together.
which phones will fit in that? Because a lot of people, if you've never seen Chris or RetroMaker stuff, a lot of the TVs he makes actually allow your phone to go in as the screen, which is really cool.
Right. And so yeah, it fits standard phones, but I had a client that has a Max phone and was like, "Oh, it doesn't fit." So I actually made the insert now. There's this insert part that comes out separately
Okay.
with the screen.
Oh,
So this part right here, I basically just bumped all the edges back out, and his phone, he's got an iPhone Max, whatever, and it
There
fit
you go.
perfectly. So yeah, so now I'm gonna have to release that too, because there's definitely a lot of things that I need to update on some of my past models, like all the new 3MF files that I've painted and everything. So that's gonna be that's definitely on the list of things to do.
yeah. That's another really cool thing about like the bamboo printers too. Like you paint it, you take the time, right? And you export it, and someone can just import it and change the colors on their AMS and go. I mean,
Yep.
it's
Right.
already ready to go.
Yeah, that's awesome.
It just makes it so easy. So yeah.
So I know we kind of moved on, but I want to go back to it because I just spent the time digging for it, and I don't. We were talking about having, if we painted the outside of an AMS or of a multicolor print for the AMS, but didn't paint the inside. I had an instance here that I wanted to show actually where I used that intentionally. So I made these. This is a base for a command post from the original Battlefront games from 2004, 2005.
Okay.
And it takes one of those light pucks that usually come with the Bamboo Lab lamp kit.
Okay.
But I was already doing a layer change almost every layer because of the design and the colors that I wanted to include in the design. So since I already it wasn't adding any extra layer changes. I made the inside black on purpose. I don't know how well you can see that, but the inside layer is painted black on purpose so that there's less of a chance that light from the light puck could shine through areas where I don't want it to. So like I actually used that once I did that accidentally on one print, I was like, oh wait, I can do that, and I used it to my advantage.
Right.
It's a good idea.
That's super cool.
That might be something I might steal from you. That's a great
Go
idea.
ahead, yeah.
I love it. Yeah.
If you're already doing layer changes almost every layer, why not just, I mean, it didn't add any to the print time.
Not much, at least.
No.
And then, I think one of the things that I always let people know, if you're going to do multicolor prints, try, like you said, to print multiples. Because if you can print more than one, like a few on a plate,
right,
it definitely helps out. Like, it might be a long print, but you got 4 of them now instead of 1.
Right. Yeah, definitely.
Well, and if you're selling 3D prints too, and you're charging by print time and material, like weight costs, you're like,
oh no,
it can
definitely
make a difference of like
that.
something that's $20 that nobody's going to buy versus something that's $9 that people were going to buy if you print a bunch on a plate at once.
Looks like a sci-fi pillow block. Loving it, man. I love your stuff.
Thanks.
So if you haven't seen, like I said, you can actually slide your phone in, and the TVs actually have a screen, and like he made the bunch of those old radios and stuff built around that Bluetooth speaker, which is really cool. So it's actually functional if you want it to be functional.
I love how it almost feels like you went backwards. Like I feel like your first design, like if I were to guess, I feel like you would have started with, okay, let's put a speaker inside an old radio design, and then went, hey, what if we put a phone inside an old TV design? But you went the other way.
Yeah, they were pretty much. It was the phone in the TV, that 1967 TV, that Zenith that I did, and then the boombox. It was a friend that needed the boombox and wanted a Bluetooth speaker in it. And I was like, oh yeah, I definitely want to do these radios and these TVs and incorporate them.
That's
and I don't know if you can see here, but I
see some rabbit ears.
Yeah, here's a little sneak peek of something that I hope to release. Is something that Protopasta again supplied me with some of their beautiful filament.
And I love this already.
This is going to match your hat. You should put your hat on. Where's that hat?
Oh, okay.
Okay. We're going back to 1987. It's going to match that hat perfectly. Watch this. So this is for a Nintendo Switch.
Yes.
What?
Yep.
Yes.
No!
That is awesome.
There you go.
I gotta get my hands on this file.
It holds the Switch. You can take the controllers off. You can play your classic Nintendo games on there, which I won't turn on right now. But
I love that.
It's got this base here, which is in the CMOS green that they have, and then their summer colors. They're the different smoothie colors that they have.
Nice.
This is fantastic.
So I think about to release this.
She said it's rad.
Thank you. Yeah. Oh, definitely with the colors, right? Look at that.
It
matches your hat perfectly.
I love that. Fantastic.
Fun is these
I mean,
things that the rabbit ears actually move.
I even have yellow circles and or like yellow and orange triangles on this.
Yeah, right. Exactly. So
Loving
it's that late 80s, early 90s style. So that's that's my next TV release. And you can put a phone in there. You can put a Max phone in there as well.
Is it a
is it
or is it the charger, the base too? Just the switch.
It doesn't charge the base. It has it has the little tab that it clicks into, so it doesn't move once it's in there.
Yeah.
And I had to design it so that the buttons on the back wouldn't bump into it, and the buttons
it looks like you added like vents for it too.
Right, that's where the speakers are in the back. Yep.
Oh, speakers. Okay.
There's little speakers back there. Yep.
I love that.
That is so cool.
So cool.
So yeah, it's all the different parts. So that's going to be coming out hopefully by Friday is the plan. But yeah, I've been working on that. Pretty much all summer.
It looks very Taco Bell in the 90s.
Taco Bell in the 90s. That's right. Yeah, in a good way. Yeah.
I love that. Those giant, like hard plastic purple injection molded chairs that they had. Like,
yeah. No, the colors that they released, they totally inspired me for that. I was just like, oh, this is like
so cool. I love that.
Late 80s or almost like the neon. I can't wait to do it in Polymaker colors too, with their new neon line and some of those the chroma colors. Oh my gosh, yeah. So I'm excited.
Caleb loves Polymaker too.
Yes, I do. I do.
Yeah.
Jim keeps making fun of me because it was like day 3 of Rocky Mountain Rep Festival, and I was tired. I was just kind of like, I was beat, and my brain was not thinking straight. And I went over to the Protopasta table because I was like, I have to get a picture with you guys because they sponsor a tattoo, right? And what came out of my mouth was Polymaker. So I'm standing there at their booth. I ask, a random person in the hallway, I'm like, hey, can you take a picture with me and Polymaker? And then we took the picture and everything. And I didn't realize until after it happened what I had said. And I felt so stupid. I felt so bad. Like, because it comes across like I was tired, dude. I know who Polymaker and Protopasta are, but it came across as me not actually caring about them. And I hate that that's how it looked,
Did I say
thought it was
something wrong?
hilarious.
I might have said something wrong.
That was amazing. That's like, hey, have you met Creality? Wait, this is the bamboo booth. Like,
well, I don't know if you saw the pictures, but Creality and Creality has, there's a track record there of. I can't blame you for getting confused.
Right.
I love it.
So yeah, the Polymaker and the Protopasta.
So good though, man. I love the stuff that's coming.
Hey,
you
guys want to see something else that's a secret preview here?
Something else.
Liz either doesn't or does very much know how anxiety works. Thank you for that. I appreciate that.
You need an apology tattoo. Yes, get Polymaker and then like an X through it, and then like scribble pro pasta underneath.
Yeah,
Like
and
you messed up. And
a Polymaker G
Yeah.
tattoo. No, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I get you. I got where you're going there.
Yeah, I tried.
All right, let's see.
All right, let's see. What
So
you got?
you guys know how I like to have things light up. You know, I have the snow globes that kind of put me on the
Yes.
map, and you know, I've actually got these now with a screw-on base
Oh, fantastic.
to keep the tea light in.
Yeah.
That was the first year model, and then obviously last year's model I did it in a wood and iron here with the Christmas tree.
I love
But-
the little town road
Yeah.
scene.
Right, the little shops and stuff.
Yeah.
So I've been working on this for quite a while, and I finally think I've got it. I need to put some more parts to it, but using an old Airy One plastic spool.
Oh,
You recognize the spool?
I recognize what this is.
All right.
I know what's
And
going on here.
So what I've
Yes.
done here, I should plug it in to light it up, but so we've got LEDs in there that light
Yeah.
up. And then instead of resin gems this time, because I also, have the resin
Right.
gem swag lamps that I've done.
Yeah.
These are with PET G. So I've done a bunch
Okay.
of different PET
The
G
translucent
gems.
PET G.
Translucent PET G.
Hang on. So this is a lamp?
This is a lamp. It's going to be a
Okay.
hanging lamp. I need to get the cord and the center
You know
thing
what I
figured
thought that
out.
was?
You thought it was a gravitron or something? similar.
No. I thought it was the Wheel of Fortune wheel.
Oh, nice. Yeah, right.
Okay. Okay.
There you go.
You held it like that
That's
at
another
first, and I was expecting it to
possibility.
spin.
Yeah.
Now it's if it's upright it's Price is Right.
Price
Yeah.
is Right. That's what it is.
If it's
Price
sideways,
is
it's
Right.
Wheel of Fortune.
So it's basically two parts. It's the gem, and then you've got this little support
Bob
structure,
Barker one.
and then they clip on. They
Okay.
clip onto these old Airy One plastic spools, which I've collected, and
Wait.
I have probably 6 or 8 of them. I'm
So
planning
is
on
the
designing
spool
it for a
itself
bunch of
silver?
different spools. What's that?
You didn't
I
paint the
painted
spool.
and I painted the spool silver.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Right. Yep.
That's such
And-
a cool way to
Awesome.
use a spool.
Right. So it's my new retro lamp that I hope
Yeah.
to
The other thing I
release
thought
soon
right
as
away
well.
was that ride at the fair that spins.
The Gravitron, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, the
where you're,
Gravitron has, like, a
against the
closed
back and
top.
it spins you around.
Cyclone,
Right? They have
The
the one
Cyclone?
with the oven top. Yeah, something like that.
something like that.
That's so cool.
The Upchuckinator.
Yeah, yeah.
The spin cycle, whatever. It is, yeah.
The rip your
Spin.
guts.
It would be super cool to see you
So-
like reach back and that door opens and someone hands you something. And, like,
Oh man, no! I was totally like, what would have been super freaky is when he was holding that Star Trek one in front of him, and it was catching the green screen. If you could see him behind Spock, like his body would, like Chris was showing up behind the green screen, I would have been freaked out.
Yeah, that would have been cool. Oh man, that
I
is
will
so
say,
cool.
whatever
Yeah.
you're
Digging
using,
that
I don't
lamp
know what
though.
you're using, but it's spot on. Like I haven't really been seeing any. The video guy in me is coming out. I haven't really been seeing any weird. There's a little bit on your hair, but for the
Oh,
most
yeah.
part, you just look. It's a totally clean. Like you don't look like you have a green haze around you. Like whatever you're using is awesome.
I don't know. I just have a wall that's painted with that paint. The green paint right
That's
behind
awesome.
me, and then
It's picking up
just
really
let-
nicely.
Yeah, I think so. I hope to start streaming again soon.
Excellent.
Something
Yeah.
I keep saying
Cool.
it's just a matter of time, but yeah, no, I've got a bunch of stuff in the works here, so hopefully we'll be seeing that. I'm not going to promise
Fantastic.
anything.
Someone
Jim, are
suggested
you okay?
we need some green. Yeah, I'm
You-
reading. Sorry.
Oh, okay. You totally look like you fell asleep.
Oh,
there
yeah,
for a
yeah,
second.
hang
You were
on.
you were like,
No, I was I think I was reading the other thing. I don't know, but I was reading. We need more Green Gate, or we need some Green Gate by Maker Millwright.
oh
Green Gate.
yeah.
Yeah, that Green Gate stuff is good.
Yeah, I'm not falling asleep yet. His stuff ain't that bad. Come on.
Wow.
Can anybody guess what we have here?
I still
What
don't
filament
know.
that is.
I remember seeing that in person, but
No.
I don't
Yeah,
remember
this is
where
a
you said
yarn
it
bowl
came
that I
from.
designed.
Yeah,
feet.
with the feet.
Right. But this filament, this is cappuccino.
Cappuccino.
Yeah.
Oh, Polymaker cappuccino.
Yep.
Nice.
Nice.
It works really well for these bowls.
How's it
Beautiful.
smell?
Like coffee.
Does it actually smell like cappuccinos?
No.
Oh,
Nope.
come
wish.
on.
You get me excited, Jim.
I was excited. I remember I did a video long ago about was it Arion that wanted to put out those? I think it was Arion that wanted to put out those smelly filaments,
Yeah.
and they.
I
did.
remember editing that video for you.
No,
The whole video was basically like, they made some smelly filaments. Let's try them out.
yeah.
And then you were just like,
I think Lindsay.
yeah, I
was
don't
in that
don't
video.
smell anything.
Yeah, and I it was like test this one. Nope. What is it? No idea.
That whole video felt like
Yeah.
you had so much energy and you were so excited at the beginning. And then
Yeah.
as you kept filming, you were just like, what am I? This doesn't
Yeah.
smell like anything. What am I
Doesn't
doing?
smell like- come on. You know? Oh man, PolyMaker won't do scented filaments. That's probably better. I miss the
Yeah.
scented filaments like pine and coffee. Yeah.
I'm telling you, I cannot wait for this pumpkin spice
Oh,
to show up.
Battle Cry. Did you see Battle Cry's comment?
Where? What? How? Who?
Does
What
it
happened?
hold 2 feet of yarn? I don't know. It holds a big, definitely a wound
Two.
ball.
Does it
Uh,
hold 2
two-
feet
2
of
feet.
yarn?
Yeah.
2 feet.
I gotcha. 2 feet. Okay.
Wait. There we go. I'll give you one. That was good. I liked that.
Yeah. Yeah.
You got
I don't
me.
think my bird.
Oh,
You got
no more
It's a good
vet
point.
visits, please.
We have a one of my cats likes to go steal the bamboo poop out of the poop bucket collector thing we have behind, and he eats him, and then he gets sick and throws them up.
No.
It's like, come on.
Mine
he
will go
does-
after little bits of like supports that have fallen on the floor
Mhm.
as I pick them off, but she never eats them.
They do
Yeah.
kind of look like little hairballs.
Very
Yeah.
colorful, hard plastic hairballs.
Yeah. Right?
Yeah, he sneaks up there and he gets stuff, and then it's like, come on, man. But no, I love the. So that was cappuccino, the yarn bowl.
Cappuccino, yeah.
Cool.
I just got some of that like a month or so
Cappuccino.
ago. And cappuccino.
I loved his role in The Godfather.
I
Sorry.
think that's not the same.
I'm not sure about that.
So good. Ah man, let's
So what else here?
what's your so you know while we're here
Yeah,
real
more.
quick, because we didn't do this in the beginning. If someone's watching and they're like, who the
Oh
heck
wow,
is
we
this
didn't
kid?
do that, did we?
Right? Give us your elevator pitch real quick. Who are you? What do you do? And where can we find you?
I'm Chris, also known as RetroMaker or RetroMaker TV on a lot of my socials. I'm a designer and stay-at-home dad, but pretty much doing this full time now, designing and doing the shows and all the stuff. You can find me on Things, Printables, Maker World. I'm going to start uploading some things to Maker World. And,
Awesome.
Yeah.
Nice.
Now that I've got the
I didn't realize you were doing
podiums.
this full time. That's awesome.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I've got some other stuff on the side, but yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, this is like my focus, and it feels it takes a long time. Definitely testing all these prototypes and
Right.
pushing the designs, and then now I'm printing stuff because my Etsy store is picking up quite a bit in the markets and stuff. So I'm
Awesome.
trying to get
I
some
don't think I
inventory
caught-
in.
If you get, I was gonna say, if you get some Halloween stuff going on right now, is the
Yeah.
time for Halloween.
Yeah. So that's the other thing is, so I'm also working on a model that is going to be a pumpkin model. I'll just say
Oh.
that, and I'll tease it with a little bit of this.
Yeah. Oh, I like
And
it. I like it.
if you repeat it 3 times, you
Ah,
might get the idea.
yes.
Oh, of
Yes.
So
course.
it's a matter
Yeah.
of getting it finished, and it's a lot of work because these
Nice.
things take a while. But there's some detail, and you guys are the first to know
Ooh.
in the
So,
chat. So
where can we find your? I pulled all of your links that I could find.
Okay.
And added them to the description, but I didn't know that you had an Etsy. Where can I find that?
Yeah, it should have been like on my Things links or whatever. But yeah, no, just if you just do a search for.
Oh, you know what?
RetroMaker
You
on Etsy.
commented on your recent post about the turntables and micro mixer. There it is. Okay, I'll throw that down there too.
Cool. And I've been doing
Boom.
some custom orders. I can do a little screen share of one that for a client of mine that you guys might like. Let's see if I can do this. Share
Fantastic.
Nice.
screen. You guys will like this. I can. There we go.
People forget how long
Okay.
models take to make. Absolutely.
Yeah.
You guys see it
Oh.
there?
Yep.
Oh, what's going on? Oh, you pulled it up. Oh, there we go.
Yes.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah.
Can I get
That is-
fantastic for 300, please?
Yes. Yes, Alex. So this is a 1/6 scale model of the mid '90s version of
Yeah.
the Jeopardy podiums.
I love that you made it to a specific scale too. You didn't just make
Yeah.
hey, here's a cool
I
tiny
do.
version of this. No, if you have any 6 scale figures, you can.
That's what it's meant for. It's meant for
That's
clients
awesome.
that does that has 6 scale figures. So
Yeah.
and
12.
I've done a whole
I mean,
bunch
now
of
I
different.
finally have something to put on the shelf with my giant collection of late 90s
game show stuff.
Jeopardy game show action figures.
Right, exactly. Well, you can put any figure in there, and
Yeah.
I made a whole bunch of different screens. So the blue screen in the middle there pulls out. It just
Okay.
pops in basically, and the
What about the
same with
prices?
the prices are all pop in
Yeah.
as well. If you look to the left, there's like a little lip there that actually helps pull it out, but they snap in. And
Gotcha.
I've done all different. I think I did
Ah.
maybe like 20 or 30 different prices.
Nice.
Right,
Nostalgia for
so
800.
nostalgia, exactly right.
Yeah.
And I looked at it was like, can you do these Jeopardy podiums? And it was like, well, and I looked at the history of all the different Jeopardy podiums, and this is the one that I was most familiar with and that I liked
Yeah.
the most. So this is the one that I went with, and he likes it.
So between these and the Price is Right wheel.
Right. Well, yeah, and the Price is Right. It's interesting you mentioned that because the same client is wanting Price is Right podiums as well. So that's coming.
Fantastic. And look,
Nice.
and you already got a head start on the wheel with your lampshade. So
There you go. Right, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can just convert the gems into little price.
yeah.
Yes.
Yes,
Suck it, Trebek.
it all works.
So
Yes.
so we have a bar down the road from us. It's called the Flying Saucer, and they have a trivia night every Thursday night, and the winners or the current leaders of their trivia like brackets are always on their board next to their draft list. And there's a group. One of the teams is called Suck It Trebek. So and they've been like the top winners of their trivia nights for so long.
Yeah.
So like anytime you go there, they just have their draft list and then Suck It Trebek right underneath it.
I love it.
Nice.
Did you see they're making a new Happy Gilmore? Or another
No.
one?
No.
Another one? Yeah.
Didn't.
Do we need it?
Is it going to be with
Probably
Drew
not.
Carey then? Is
Did
Drew
we
Carey
need
gonna be
another
the-
pro? No, we did
Yeah.
not.
Yeah.
Is he
Adam
gonna
Sandler
punch
said
Drew
they've been
Carey?
writing it and honing it for a while. They just started filming it, I think.
Huh.
Yeah. Yeah. I love it.
I would
Yeah.
love some new ideas every now and then.
So that's the thing. Yeah, the Etsy has been keeping me busy because I have some clients that want custom stuff and are
That's
asking
so
for
cool,
it,
man.
and they've got good ideas, and I'm like, yeah, let's do this.
Nice.
So I may be releasing this as well. It's definitely it's a big model. It's like 18 inches
Wow.
wide, I guess. So it definitely took a while. It all assembles and it glues together. But yeah, the main face on it is pretty much all printed at once. It's just the supports and
Nice.
the name tags and stuff. And I've even done little handheld buzzers for it as well.
Yes. I love that.
Yeah, when the guy gets it and gets his dolls or whatever behind it with the buzzers, I'll get some pictures of that too.
So
Fantastic.
1/12 is a really popular dollhouse scale.
Is it
Mhm.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
1/12? I feel like that's
1/12.
massive.
Well, 1/12 is 1 inch for every 12, right?
Right.
Yeah,
So-
it's
So it's not that big. I mean, and it's really popular. A lot of dollhouses are 1/12. That's what.
Wait.
Right. Yeah. So I could make a version
Oh,
like
you know
that.
what?
This is 1/6.
I was
but
thinking 1/6. I was
This
thinking
is
1/6.
1/6.
I was
Yeah.
thinking when you said
Yeah.
This is-
1/12, I was imagining like the Hot Toys figures, like the 12-inch ones.
Right.
Yeah, more
1/6 would be
action
like
figures,
6-inch figures.
like a 6-inch figure. Yeah. He
Yeah.
uses the 12-inch kind of Barbie doll style size.
Gotcha.
Right.
Okay. So this is 1/6.
No,
Yeah.
this is 1/12. Or yeah, this is
Oh,
1/6.
God,
Sorry.
okay.
Yeah.
This is
sorry.
one- this is
Oh my
1/6.
god. I'm
This
so
is
confused.
1/6.
This is
Scaling
1/6. Yeah.
1/6. then
Abby
it's
Math
18
isn't
inches
still
wide.
here, right? It's
Yeah.
getting
Yeah.
worse.
Yeah. 1/6 divided by the square
Everything's
root of
scalable,
pi.
right? You know.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I
It's
definitely
so
use a
cool.
lot
So when you do
of
custom
of
stuff like
scale.
this, are they one-offs for the clients, or are you then
This
gonna offer them to people?
Yeah, well, that's the thing is, so he just wants the model basically, and I still own the model itself, so I can release it
Nice.
on its own.
Gotcha.
Yeah, he
Okay.
doesn't have any problem with that.
Mitch says my dolls aren't smart enough for Jeopardy.
Yes,
I
right.
love that. I love that.
Your dolls aren't,
Yeah.
and they're so quiet too.
Yeah.
They're just they never buzz in.
Yeah,
Man,
I didn't know that the Jeopardy song ended. I found out because the dolls never said anything. We got to the end of the song.
Right.
Man, oh boy. Mitch,
All right.
we could probably make one for you. That would be cool.
Yeah.
Well, what scale would Mitch scale be?
Mitch scale, clearly.
Mitch scale.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's not quite 1/6, but it's like
1/4.
is he?
Or
Yeah, is
1/3?
Mitch HO scale or is he like
Oh, that's not nice.
Oh man.
Mitch? We love you. Sorry, man.
I'm not grading you, not today at least, Abby says. That's so cool. I love that idea. I love you're just coming up with so many cool pop culture things, and I think it's super cool to see all the different
Nice.
pop culture that is.
Mitch says he's 1/82nd scale.
Micro
Micro
That's
machines.
like HO. Yeah,
No,
yeah. HO.
it's
scale.
micro
Big thing.
machines.
Micro machine scale.
Yeah.
Like some dude caught my joke.
Yeah. Micro machines.
Micro machine. Fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got some super small scale stuff too. I don't. If you guys have probably seen this. This was on.
I saw this
printables.
on your
What the-
things. Yeah.
Yeah, so I made two versions. Originally for Built Over Bot wanted a display for his dragons, so I made the Japanese castle for that. This is a smaller version of it that is a dice tower. So you can get this on printables. It's a
Nice.
featured model on printables, and I've
That's
got it
so
so it's
cool.
AMS colored and everything.
I love it. I
Yeah.
love it.
So just lots of people have good ideas and they give them to me and want me to make things, and got my own ideas. So like my list is, I've got like 50 things that I want to make and about 12 things that are ongoing at a time. It's the ADHD or whatever I got going on, but constantly like, oh, this, I got to do this and then jumping around. But yeah. Thanks. Yeah, thanks, Bob. It was definitely your inspiration for that. So
Yeah.
glad I pulled it off.
Oh, it's so cool, and it's fun to say like, hey, I have this idea,
Yeah.
and then to see it like pop up. It could be several weeks later, and you're like, whoa, that's better than I ever imagined or whatever. And it's so cool that we have so many talented people like yourself in our community, because like literally, he could say, oh, I'm looking for this dice tower in this style, and you're like, man, let me try it, right? And we have people that we could say like, I'm looking, this would be funny if we did this, and by the end of the episode there's something out there already that somebody modeled while we're talking, like the pooch rock or something like that, but I love it. That's one of the coolest things about our community and all the cool people that actually model very, very well. I am not one of those. I can draw a stick figure. That's about it. So
Yeah. I wish I started trying to teach myself something a little bit more substantial, and emphasis on a little bit, because I started messing around with Shaper 3D, was essentially like the middle ground between Tinkercad and Fusion 360. And I keep going back to Tinkercad because it's just what I'm familiar with, and I want to get something done fast. And I know I could get it done so much faster if I understood an actual CAD program, but I don't. So the learning curve is actually slower than doing it the slow way on Tinkercad, and because of that, I still haven't learned anything.
It's one of those things you just have to force yourself, I think.
I know.
If
I figured that out, if I could wrap my head around the 3D space, it's just understanding how to use the tools to do what I'm trying to do. If I can figure that out, it's over for you guys. It's over for everybody. I have the ideas, I just can't make them.
Yeah. Well, we need makers too. Makers are just as important, I think. I mean, definitely pushing the limits of how to make things and different styles of doing it. And yeah, just to see it actually, to see your designs that somebody's made, and you're just like, wow, I never thought to do it like with that filament, or like putting it together like that, or just different.
David Wilson, how you doing, man? Good to see you. Hopefully everything's good. We were talking about like talented designers. I could bring this back out. I mean, I
still love that, man.
One of the coolest things. That's a Fix'em dude. And yes, it sits here on my desk right next to me here, looking at me and surfing like, haha, dummy, you can't surf, but I can.
Well, in that same note, I love tuning into hot makes and learning how not talented I am.
Time, right? It's just time.
It's time. Yeah.
You gotta learn. Mike Jones, let's see. Same here. I actually forced myself to do a FreeCAD lesson today, actually, but learned a few things. Mango Jelly has some good tutorials. He's a pro and has some beginner tuts.
I'm hungry now.
Nice. Mango Jelly.
Yummy.
Fix'em dude.
Fix'em dude.
I love printing prototypes for people, Peslas. Yeah. So, I mean, it's awesome because here we are, like, we're going to invite Chris on. We're going to see all this cool stuff. And then, like, I never thought I'm going to see a Nintendo Switch TV or.
I am so in love with that. Did you say when you're going to be posting that?
It should be, I think, on Friday. It's pretty much done. Yeah. Okay. There's a few, like, how it goes. I mean, these models too, I've got to print them a couple times and work out the kinks and make sure they fit together right. And that's the thing too, is a lot of my stuff is really like the boxes and everything. Everything fits together and the pieces. And if you're doing different filament, it has different expansive qualities. So some things fit snug, and then you print it a different filament and all of a sudden it's loose. So you've got to like, have a different version almost. It's a big version or small version, especially for like all the little knobs and stuff that twist to get those to work right and not.
I'm trying to design a
break off.
I'm trying to use my limited abilities in Tinkercad to I've been trying to design a jig for putting some laser etchable things that I work on. So that they can be in the same spot every time, and I don't have to sit there and like line it up and put the blue tape down and line it up and put the tape down.
Great idea.
And speaking to what you are saying right now, I sent jig test V8 to the printer just before we started today. Like
jig test V8.
Yeah, version 8.
Right, exactly.
Loving it.
I appreciate all the support from you guys, from everybody out there in the chat, and all the people in the community. I'm humbled by anything. It's just so great.
I absolutely love hearing when people, and like the same thing with 3D Printing World, John, when he made that post a week ago or a couple weeks ago or whatever. I love hearing when people are getting to the point where they're like, I gotta just jump off and do this. Like, I love knowing that people on things and printables and Patreon are able to, like, this is what they do. I love it.
Right.
Yep.
Fail just means first attempt in learning.
Yep.
One of my favorite things that Sarah taught me that has just stuck in my head is
how to thaw the chicken.
Thaw the chicken. Yeah, there's that. No, I love and when somebody says that they can't do something, it's not that you can't, it's that you don't know how yet. Yeah,
true.
Right.
I wasn't saying I couldn't. I just I keep, every time I'm working on a project, I'm like, I know I could do it faster in Tinkercad than it would take me to watch 12 tutorial videos and figure this out in the other one. So I'm just gonna go do that, and I'll figure it out later. I'll learn. I'll watch those videos and learn it later.
Right. You got to force yourself, right? I mean, it's one of those things, Yeah, super cool. So, anything else cool? I know you've shown us a lot of fun stuff, a lot of cool stuff that's coming up.
Yeah, no, I think there's a few other things, but I won't talk about them yet because I'm not sure if they're going to happen or not. But yeah,
okay. Well,
love it.
this could be your accountability moment. You say you talk about them now, and that means they have to happen, right?
Right. Well, yeah, I mean, definitely, there's going to be a lot of Christmas stuff coming too, because
Oh,
me
yeah.
and Christmas. I've got like whole collections of Christmas stuff. And I'm going to be doing a
it's
lot of the
named after
Christmas
you.
markets. I'm excited about that.
It's literally Christmas.
Christmas, exactly. Where did I put that? Oh, there it is.
Yeah, Halloween is already nice.
Oh, another one that affected by the green screen.
Ooh, let's go.
This was from last.
If you
That
put
was
your
part of
hand
the
over it
Christmas
to
tree.
like make a shadow, that might help. Yeah, that helped.
Yeah.
Like cover it with your hand with the light. Yeah, see, that helps a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
So yeah, stuff like this. I'm going to be doing
cool.
a lot of these Christmas markets. So I'm printing off lots of my Christmas globes. I'm going to have a new Christmas globe this year, and there's been a bunch of suggestions over the past year or two from people, and I think I'm going to go with one that's been suggested quite a bit. And
Nice.
we'll see. It's going to be a surprise. So hopefully I'll have that out in November. Right now I'm just trying to get the pumpkin finished soon.
So you're saying
that
there's
I
a
can get that in the
suggestion
Halloween.
box.
Yeah,
Yeah.
in my suggestion box.
There
I
you
know,
go,
yeah.
an old school suggestion box.
Right?
There you
Yeah,
go.
it's called the printables messages I get.
That transparent tree
Transparent
topper is
tree
awesome.
topper, yeah. It's amazing. It's like the Invisible Man.
Yeah. Well, you have been experimenting with, the translucent filaments, so that one's
Right,
just a little bit more
right.
translucent than others.
There you go.
Whoa, it's so good. How do I get that?
Yeah.
It's like that stealth bomber filament or whatever. You just don't even know it's there until it's right there.
Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Sneaks up.
Awesome. So
Yeah.
what else? I mean, you've been designing a ton. We
Yep.
kind of went over, all the cool stuff.
Designing
that
a
you do,
ton.
and you're on Etsy, so that's your
Etsy,
shop.
right.
You got some big shows coming up, you said?
Yeah, just a lot of markets. In Denver here,
Cool
we've
stuff.
got tons of different, community markets that go on, and it's just a matter of like trying to manage them and figure out which ones are good and profitable, which ones are like my target market,
Sure.
all that type
Do
of
you
stuff,
do
all
any,
the business,
like,
all the business stuff.
Do you do any of those like consignment shops and antique shops and stuff like that where people will get a booth and just leave their stuff there and they'll sell it?
I haven't, but that's a thought. Yeah, that's definitely something
Yeah.
I've thought about.
I feel like your
is
stuff
finding
would fit,
places where
those places that have like there's a booth full of VHS tapes and then there's a booth full of old leather stuff and somebody's old
Ooh.
tools and then like a booth next to that could be some of your prints, and I feel like that would be a good spot for it.
Yeah, no, definitely. Yeah, some of these pop-up events are small and like in a brewery or a winery, and you're back there with all the tanks and everything, and people are just hanging out. They're walking through, and just people have
that's the
tables
best
going
place
on and
to have a
DJs
table,
going
though.
on. So
A brewery or a winery, people are
Right,
having
yeah.
some drinks. They're ready to let go of their
Exactly.
money.
Yeah.
yeah.
So we
My
get
my coasters do really well at those places.
Yeah, perfect.
It's just like coaster. There you
That's
go.
perfect.
Yeah.
We got to find something now that I'm going back to the 70s with my car.
Right.
I have to
I love
find
that.
something.
That's pretty cool. I thought it was a Barracuda at first.
Yeah, well, I mean, all those they're all
Plymouth,
very
yeah.
they're all very similar. The Barracuda, what?
Barracuda.
Oh, love it. You got the Dodge Dart, the Barracuda, the Duster, like all of that. They're all in the same category. As a matter of fact, like they all share stuff. Like the front grills are mostly the same on the same year cars, right? Stuff like that.
Yeah.
And it's funny because some people are like, "Oh, that's a Dart. That's awesome." I'm like, actually, it's called a Scamp.
Scamp just sounds like the younger brother, It's like there's the Dodge Dart is going out there to play football, and the Scamp is like hanging out with his parents on the sidelines. They're like, "You'll get there one day, Scamp."
Yeah. I'm gonna get a Scamp tramp stamp.
Wait, huh?
Stamp. I can't.
Stamp.
Stamp. I can't even say it. Right? A Scamp stamp. Yeah. But I think it's interesting though, going back and actually like living in that car and cruising it is completely a different world, right?
Yeah.
I'm
like
jealous.
you know,
Yeah.
it's a lot of fun so far, and I can't wait to get it more further along. But as long as it's running and driving good, that's what matters right now. And then we'll work on
Trick
the
it out.
outside, making it pretty later. A lot of people are like, make it a sleeper, don't just
Yeah.
and I'm just like, well, it has a 360 motor, it's got the 5.9 360, but it has the original transmission still, and the car per the VIN number had a 318 small block in it, so it's same
You are
category,
moving so
but
fast. I have no idea what you're saying right now.
yeah, a
He's
bunch of
talking about
numbers.
engine sizes.
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
my car has a 837 yeah,
8675309.
5309. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Well, my car
Double
has a double
call it
inline
Jenny.
90210. So
That's the size of the battery. Or yeah.
it's actually a big wheel. Is
Lady in the Scamp. I love it. These are
There you go.
are good. These are good. Better off dead treatment. There you go. Someone said Mad Max earlier.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Then you don't
yeah.
have to do any fixing up.
Yeah,
You just take it the way it is and dirty it up.
Make it like Rat Rod style.
Yeah, put like a giant put some like a giant like cow catcher with like some spikes on the front and make it all rusty.
No, it's fun though. But I have to think about something from the 70s that would be fun to be in it.
Battlecry says the engine is 1/8 scale.
Yes, yes.
Speaking of scale.
Well, the guy who had it before me put a modern radio in it, right, and some speakers. I should try to find a inlay or a overlay to go over it.
Yeah,
or something.
There you go.
Find
or have someone design it for you.
Or Techkeeper said, "Pedal to the floor makes transmission go boom boom."
Nah, it spins the tires. It will. I should say one. It's a one-wheel wonder. So currently, yeah, the rust is totally intentional. Exactly. Yeah. The rat rods are for rich people that are not ashamed to be too poor to paint a car. That's a good
Fantastic.
one. I love that. Yeah, I think so. I just love the idea of being able to, do my own thing because somebody already started down that path. It's not a original car. It doesn't have the original motor. It doesn't have, some of the original stuff that was in the car. And some of the people that are crazy, if you start messing with that stuff, they get really upset. And it's already been done. I don't have to worry about that. So yeah, there's some vents.
It's already been ruined.
It's not just having an EV to make them happy and also piss them off, and it's not just about having a classic car to make them happy and piss them off. You're also going after the mod crowd, the mod versus stock crowd.
Yeah. I want a number match Scamp. No one ever. Yeah, right. The engine and everything, that'd be funny.
An Edge of Techmobile.
To do the Edge of Techmobile now. What I'll probably do is I got
Offset Maker Lab is going to have a death racer that says Scamp on the back now.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
Like Batmobile.
The Scampmobile. That's the other thing. It's such a different. You see Dusters and you see Road Runners and you see Challengers and Chargers and all that, but I've never seen a Scamp. It wasn't exactly what everybody was buying, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of fun to be different that way too. But
yeah.
Anyways, so we have a few hot makes. Should we do some hot makes?
We do have a few. We don't have very many this week.
No.
I see you didn't pull very many.
Numbers were low. That's all there was. I promise.
Yeah, Jim, what you're supposed to say is there were a lot. You just picked the really good ones.
Oh.
You don't say that we didn't have very many of them.
Yeah, that's what happened. I
was trying to set you up for success there.
We had such an amazing guest. I didn't want to pull that many to take time away.
Yeah, it has nothing to do with the fact that numbers were low this week.
It had nothing to do with the lazy people who didn't tag.
You want me back? I guess.
Yeah.
Wait,
now you're putting it on them. Okay.
No.
Yeah. I tried to help you there, but no.
I think
you guys ready?
Michigan is sick because I haven't seen anything from him for a couple weeks.
A couple months probably, right? It's been a while
Maybe.
since you posted something. up until now, right?
AMC 5 Eagle, like 100 horsepower downwind. I love it. But you think it's cool to say you own a Scamp? Yeah. Plymouth Scamp, yes. For Maverick of Chevy Vegas. Oh, too good. Too good. Yeah. All right, let's do this. Let's do
Okay, let's do it. Hot mix
I guess
time.
All right. First.
Oh, I'm excited.
Go give Gerari's 3D make of my TPU Squeaky Duck a like.
I'm
Yes.
I was just telling Sarah yesterday about Karen and like her designs and the squeaky duck. I don't have any. All I have in TPU is black because I only ever use TPU to print like mechanical things for
It's the ugly duckling. It's okay.
I guess so.
Yes.
But I'm considering getting some rolls of other colors TPU just because of this duck situation. And the gummy bear situation. I'm so on board.
I hear you on that. I definitely only have black too.
Yeah. I think I love it. It came out really good. Not to mention like if that's TPU, the layer, the color changing in TPU is impressive.
Yeah,
like
absolutely.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
Absolutely. I would totally chicken out. Frozen chicken out, and I would end up doing just a plain yellow duck. Like this looks good.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you noticed, but so her other design, the gummy bear, the squeaker for the gummy bear is on his butt, and I love that. Isn't that funny? Isn't that awesome?
Yes.
I need a squeaky butt gummy bear. I need to. I just don't. I don't want to. There aren't black gummy bears. I got to get a color of some sort.
I want to know where we're getting these crazy color TPUs.
Ooh, you know what? That's a good question.
I don't see her posting. Karen, where are these coming from? Because these are amazing.
We just need to get Karen on the show sometime. That's what we need to do.
Yeah, we do.
Have we not? I don't think we have.
Yeah, Karen's super nice. I met her at Rocky Mountain.
I didn't, and I was mad about that.
Oh,
well, because she did the eclipse, like the moon and the sun, like things, and they had those adorable little smiley faces on them, and I freaked out because I just thought they were super cute. And then at Rocky Mountain, I kept seeing people with, everybody has pins and magnets and stuff. They just it kind of becomes a blur a little bit over time. And I noticed the little mountains with the smiley face on it that everybody was wearing. I didn't even put two and two together until later. I think Pooch had one on, and he said, "Yeah, Karen gave that to me." And I'm like, "Karen's been here all weekend? Are you serious?" Totally missed her.
Well, she did tell us not to tell you, Creeper.
Oh yeah, I see how it is.
She was actually like hiding from you every time you came in the room.
That makes sense. I can't blame her.
Yeah.
I mean, let's be honest. You can smell me a mile away.
Yeah. Too funny. All right, next text Jeeper. I can't even talk. Text Jeeper.
Are you okay?
3D print bunny mini string guitar with cap tubes, heartworm PLA stained to give it a distressed look. Yes.
Ooh, I love it.
And if I remember right, the strings are actually stringed, stringing.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh, they're like
I saw this when
it's 3D print
stiff.
bunny.
Oh my God.
I'm surprised this whole thing isn't made out of strings.
Oh, this is awesome.
So good.
That's beautiful.
So good. I love.
What size is it? Is it the standard size that she released, or did you make it bigger?
Oh yeah, good. Tech
based on like the layer line. I mean, it looks maybe small. It might be like 1/12 or 1/6 scale.
Yeah, what scale are we talking here?
So what I really like is that when he did stain it, he actually gave the where you'd actually see wearing.
Yeah,
the wear areas. That's
love that. Very cool.
100% scale. Holy crap! I could hold this and play it.
Liz says, "Text Jeeper. He got pulled over."
Text Jeeper. He got pulled over. Oh, I love it. I love it.
Tech Cheaper says 100% scale.
It's 3.
yeah, probably
following-
100 of the original released model.
Yeah,
3 inches tall. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
That's not. That's
Right. Yeah.
Well,
it's 100% scale. 3 inches tall.
Yeah. You
3
probably can't
inches.
scale it with the strings.
let's see about.
Yeah,
right?
that's true.
Yeah.
So it's
There's
about
an
here,
old
3 inches.
Giga print for you.
Bad joke. All right. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm totally. I don't know if.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
What is happening? Seinfeld?
I don't know. I used to have a booing sound effect, and I replaced it. And I have 4 buttons on my little sound effect board, and they aren't labeled. They just say custom A, custom B, custom C, custom D. So I never remember what's on there. So I just push buttons until. There we go.
I love it. Nice work here. Nice. That's so good. Next, of course, Christoph, the crafty maker. Okay.
I'm
done with
so
these
excited
now.
about this.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I saw these. Oh my gosh,
This is
Oh.
fun.
I love these.
So
So
cool.
so elegant looking too, with that
Mhm.
font and everything.
I love the so the Deadpool is very like solid kind of chunky colors, very stained glass, like it kind of lends itself to the stained glass design. I was thinking when he showed the Deadpool one, I was like, how is he going to do the Wolverine one? I'm like, I assumed it was going to be the mask, but no, he went full send and did the faced version, and it looks good.
Amazing.
Yeah.
That face, yeah, it turned out really good.
Fantastic.
Love it.
These are amazing. I love these.
This the way he does this, it's all the colors are individually printed.
Mhm.
Right.
And then it's
each-
assembled in like
yeah,
the
and-
black frame.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh,
So that took a minute to assemble.
Right.
Yeah.
That took a minute. Yeah.
That's
I
like
love
the
it.
kind of stuff I used to do before the AMS, where I was like little puzzle pieces of
Yeah.
designing different
Right.
colors and putting them all together. So yeah, this
Yeah.
is, I love to see it.
Even there's a little tiny Deadpool logo up at the top.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
here.
detail.
Yeah.
I can see
Yeah.
the details. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
Really
awesome.
thoughtful stuff.
So
Love
good.
it.
Nice work. And then Caleb, of course, sorry to everybody else, this is the hottest hot mix I've ever seen.
Oh, yeah.
Congratulations. Now we know.
Oh,
all
hey,
your-
hey, now I know what button it is.
Yeah, now we know all your information.
There's nothing on there that my middle name.
We know your
and
middle
us-
name now.
Yeah.
And what day we got married.
Yeah. CDF.
It's awesome.
I don't think there isn't any personal information on that.
Congratulations. There's your social right there.
No, what?
So do
Is
you
there
guys
really?
pronounce Pulaski County just like they do in Virginia? Pulaski?
No.
No.
This is Arkansas. We get Pulaski.
Pulaski?
Well, it's everybody says Pulaski, but you add a little bit of a twang to it, and it's a
Yeah.
little ambiguous.
Oh, right there, we're going Pulaski.
Yeah.
Get your sister wives. We're going to Pulaski.
Until the chicken is thawed at night.
Yeah, right there, chicken being thawed in the bathroom. Ma, the chicken. Oh, the chicken.
We're gonna have
Ma.
some cordon bleu.
Yeah. Ever
Oh,
since
dear.
I knocked over that Piggly Wiggly in Yazoo.
Oh boy. Do you guys have Piggly Wiggly?
No, we don't.
Oh, I was gonna
No.
say I was literally just at a
Mississippi thing.
Piggly Wiggly on Saturday.
I will say though, I drove through, was it Alabama, Mississippi, wherever that's supposed to be. I drove through there one time, and just because of the movie, I needed gas anyway, so I was like, I gotta stop at a gas station in Yazoo. And it's like a nothing town. There's nothing in there. It's like a little like 5 shop strip, and then you're gone. Like
Right.
the town is gone. Yeah, little Yazoo. I did not see a Piggly Wiggly either. Maybe there's more to the town than what I saw, but I did not see a Piggly Wiggly in Yazoo.
Did you say Utes?
Excuse me?
The
No,
Utes.
that's up here in Wisconsin.
Oh,
I can't even say Wisconsin. I can't even.
Wisconsin.
Yeah.
Sarah still makes fun of me for saying Purdue. I went to Purdue University.
Yeah.
Purdue.
Purdue.
Is that where you
Purdue.
learned about the chicken?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
That's where he got
Look,
that pretty
man.
mouth.
Fort Wayne, Indiana is not like on the Canada border, but like we had a Tim Hortons across from campus. Like we would go get Timbits in the morning. All right.
I don't think we can talk about that
That's
here.
legit.
Timbits. You know what Tim Hortons is? It's
Canadian thing.
it's like Dunkin' Donuts in Canada.
Oh,
So that's how far north, you know. Anyway,
I love it.
All right.
Purdue.
Purdue.
My biological clock is ticking.
Did you say Utes?
Having out Georgia. Yeah, kind of scary. Not gonna lie.
Down in Mobile, Alabama.
Yeah, that right there. You got a Purdue mouth.
All right, I think it's time to.
All
We're
right.
done.
Yeah. I'm losing my voice here. But dude, I love it. It's amazing. I can't wait to see
there you go. Liz understands.
There you go. There you go. Yeah, I'm super pumped. We'll stay tuned for tomorrow for the release of the oh no, I'm just joking. Friday, maybe Friday, as long as
Maybe
tests
Friday.
go right.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
No, and I've got a bunch. There's a lot coming out here sooner than later.
The banjo scampler. Yes. Oh gosh. Oh man. Where did those Reddit go again? I don't know. We've been off them for an hour.
Soggy bottom boys.
Dude, seriously, I'm seriously, I love the new stuff. I think some people in here are going to be having to grab that Tice Tower and and some of the other cool stuff. My eyes are watering because I'm laughing at the banjo scampler here. That's my favorite one. Yeah, that would be so good. Everybody just piles out of it. Oh man. Anyways, it's been I'm printing the magnet TV right now. There you go.
Oh, nice.
There you go.
There you go. That
You
right
have the
there, the
magnets already
banjo
for it?
sampler's coming up
Wow.
next. Yeah, if anyone models the banjo scampler, let me know. We'll get it printed up and we'll have some fun with that. But anyways, hey, one more time. Who are you? What do you do? And where can we find your stuff, Chris?
I'm Chris, also known as RetroMaker. I design 3D printed models and print them out and sell them and make them. You can find me on Thangs, on Printables, and on Maker World.
Fantastic.
Yep.
3D print bunny banjos next. I love it. Thank you so much, man. We really
thank you guys.
Aaron says,
to see
and
you guys
Etsy.
again and hang out.
Yeah,
It's
and
so
Etsy.
much fun.
And Etsy. Don't forget
And
about
Etsy.
that
Yep.
Etsy there.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yep.
We're
Yeah.
soon
hit
you
me up
can
for
find the
custom
banjo
design.
scampler.
There you go. The banjo scampler.
So good.
Oh, I
It's
love
so
it.
good.
I was wondering when you were going to notice that.
Yeah. That's my new band name, the Banjo Scampler. Oh man. Well, anyways, I hope you all had a great show. It was a lot of fun, man. Thank you so much for showing us all the,
Thanks
all
for
the
joining.
new stuff coming, talking about some of your old stuff. Yeah.
I'm here at the Overlook Hotel. I'm going to be
Yeah,
riding the
I'm telling you,
hallways for a while.
Yeah.
It would be so funny if you could reach and just like pull something out of that door, like if you had a video of it or something like that. But, yeah, someone needs to model that. I bet you someone will. But what do we got next show, Caleb?
We got Mimetics 3D Thomas. We met him at Rocky Mountain Rep Festival last year or earlier this year, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, earlier this year. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Super cool dude. And we have a story. I have a story to tell about how we met him because we didn't. It was totally like we thought he was a stranger. Like met him in the line at breakfast. We invited him to sit down with us, and then he just casually mentioned that he's like, "Oh yeah, I designed these things. They're the the snap flex things." And I'm like, "Oh wait, that's you?"
Yeah.
After having a whole breakfast with the dude,
We had a whole breakfast with him.
I was talking to him for like half an hour at my table, and I was like, "Who are you again? Oh, you're that guy." Yeah. No, and he's so friendly, so awesome.
Yeah,
so talented.
Absolutely,
really cool.
I seriously, that was so funny though. We sat there a whole breakfast, and he's like, "Yeah, I just I do these." We're like, "What?" That's just like freaked out.
Well, I was subscribed to his subscribed to his like merchant tier at the time too. Like I was printing some of his stuff for shows, and I was like, I didn't even know that's who I was talking to.
I love it. Awesome. Well, thank you guys so
Cool.
much. Thank you everybody out there for hanging out with us for this long. And
Yes,
we are
thank you.
here every 2 weeks now. Don't forget to go
Mhm.
find stuff and tag us.
Episode is on
Hashtag hot makes.
September 9th.
Let's load those hot makes up if you can find anything Mimimics
Down in the-
3D related.
right.
That'd be good. Yeah.
Right there.
Yeah. That there. Yeah.
Yeah, right there. Yeah.
That's the spot.
Right,
Right
there.
over
You
there.
go.
Yeah.
Yeah, and thank you so much. Thank you for the show, the boys. Thank you for the show, boys. There you go. Totally different.
We made the show The Boys. Yeah.
Yeah. That is a great show. All right, guys, have a great night. Thank you so much, everybody. We will see you next time. Chris will be right back with you. Everybody else, see you in 2 weeks. Bye.
Bye. Later.